My mind has been in absolute chaos lately. I feel like a selfish, ungrateful brat, but I am being backed into a corner by my entire family. I am the middle child of 4. My older sister lives abroad, while my brother and younger sister still live in our home state. Our parents are divorced but remain on friendly terms. Last year, our mother's doctor brought up dementia. Initially, he wasn't certain, but now it is undeniable. Her mind is slipping away. To understand why this is falling on me, you have to understand our history. I have been my mother's caretaker since I was a child. My earliest memory is her being violently ill in the bathroom, begging me to call an ambulance. I panicked, too terrified to speak, and she had to rip the phone from my hands. After that trauma, I forced myself to learn how to handle emergencies. When our parents divorced, I moved in with her. For over 10 years, I cared for her, while she retained some independence. There were days she couldn't get out of bed. I brushed her hair, bathed her, cooked, cleaned, and managed her hospital visits. Through all those years, my siblings praised me. They told me how wonderful it was that I was there because they didn't know if they could do it. Our mother can be incredibly difficult, and she has alienated many people over the years, especially my younger sister. Because of this, I made a promise to my mother and myself, I would care for her until she died, and only then would I start my own life. Then, during the pandemic, I met my fiancé. My plans shifted. My mother and my fiancé never got along, and after a massive argument over finances, my mother abruptly sold her house and moved back to our home state. Recently, my younger sister let slip that our mother was doing poorly. When I investigated, my older sister finally admitted the truth. Our mother needs a full-time, live-in caretaker. My brother offered to move in, but he has never taken care of anyone, travels constantly for work, and has no idea what it actually takes. My older sister's solution was for me to fly out for 3 months every year to take over. When I pointed out that no employer would ever allow that, and asked what would happen if an emergency occurred while I was away, she stayed silent. The worst part? No one was planning to tell me how bad her dementia had gotten until it became a crisis, forcing my hand. Before I met my fiancé, my entire life revolved around my mother. Every time I tried to gain independence or start a job, she would get sick, and I would drop everything. Instead of supporting me, my siblings would accuse me of neglecting her just for trying to date or work. They never offered a single thank you or recognized that I was doing my best. It was always "you're not doing enough." Meanwhile, they lived their lives. Now, I am being forced to make a devastating choice. My younger sister refuses to help because she harbors too much resentment.